Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We have a major update today about Rachel Maddow that you don't want to miss. But before we dive in, Donald Trump and Melania Trump have launched their very own official crypto meme coins. So below, you will find tutorial links on how to get them. And we have special referral links for you to use. This is not financial advice, but simply, if you're interested, we have step-by-step links below showing you how to get them. Now let's jump into that video. Left-wing cable news channel MSNBC is back to foaming at the mouth about Donald Trump. Anchors Rachel Maddow and Joy Reid went off the deep end while covering Inauguration Day, both aghast at the prospect of a democratically elected president making good on his policy promises that decisively swept him into the Oval Office once again. "How is this happening in America?" Maddow asked, disgusted at the sight of Department of Homeland Security nominee Kristi Noem seated beside Apple CEO Tim Cook at the inauguration ceremony. "How is this happening? Why are people with tons of money up on the dais with the cabinet nominees and family members?" she asked, apparently forgetting that billionaires supported former Vice President Kamala Harris over Trump by a nearly 2-to-1 margin. Reid was also deep in her feelings during the panel, asserting that Trump's return to the White House laid bare fundamental flaws within America's democratic institutions. "I believe that this idea of the institutions, which the Bidens clearly believed in, have been completely exposed by this election," she said on the network, flanked by Maddow and Chris Hayes, according to Mediate. The far-left activist commentator, who encouraged liberals to skip Thanksgiving dinner with their Trump-supporting relatives, laced into Trump after Hayes attempted to strike a less combative tone, saying he was rooting for the newly appointed commander-in-chief to succeed despite ideological differences. Reid responded by rattling off a list of Trump's policy positions that helped secure his historic 2024 election victory, as wiping away the civic memory of Washington, D.C. The promises on the table are 200 some odd executive actions, an attempt to get rid of birthright citizenship, an attempt to do mass deportation, she said in part. "This is supposed to be the great Christian president who is promising to attack immigrants and trans people who are already vulnerable," she continued. These are some of the executive orders. The cruelty is the point of this coming administration. She also dipped back into the January 6th well, which she labeled as a coup. "We're talking about an attempt to portray this peaceful transition of power with people who were convicted in the insurrection attempt, attending with the person who fulminated, who fermented the coup, being sworn in as president, essentially a delay in the completion of the insurrection. The idea that the institutions will hold," she said. She even evoked the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., saying America just had a content of their character election. And the person didn't get elected due to the content of their character, to use the phrase, the only thing that some folks on the right remember about Dr. King, she said, claiming the same holds true for Trump's cabinet designees. You go down the list of the people. It's no longer a content of their character or great mediocrity. Now it is people Trump likes to see on television. It's people he thinks will praise him. It's people who will give him what he wants and allow him to do the American people to immigrants whom Jesus loved, she said. So it is very hard for me to look at this spectacle of the takeover of the United States by a base mentality of greed and corruption and say the institutions will save us because they've not done well for us so far. Meanwhile, CNN contributor Tim Naftali said Trump has decided to make good on his promise to be a dictator one day, following the president's wave of executive orders, including renaming the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. That is a signal to the far right in the world that America is now going to play the game the way the other far right countries play, which is what we want to take, Naftali said, which means for the first time since World War II, we are no longer an indispensable nation. If we follow through with the rhetoric in the inauguration, we have become an imperialist nation. Thanks for watching today's video. And again, below you will find tutorial links on how to get the Donald Trump and Melania Trump crypto meme coins. We have special referral links for you to use. This is not financial advice, but simply if you're interested, we have step-by-step links below showing you how to get them. Have a great day, and I'll see you in our next video.